We've been tracking showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon on our Sunday, and that will continue overnight tonight through early tomorrow morning. Now, most of this has been south of Lake Tahoe and even farther down to the south. You can see some of these perimeter areas around the fires that we've been tracking. We'll start off with the Tamarack fire here south of Lake Tahoe. That one continues to build, and we've got really erratic winds around any of the thunderstorms that have been developing in the area. Not a whole lot of wetting rain, but you can see Doppler radar picking up some moisture moving its way from the south to the north here. Now, this is the Beckworth fire north of I-80 over towards Plumas County. We've been tracking that for several days now. It's a very large fire, better containment on that, but still putting off a lot of smoke. Over towards the Dixie fire, this one burning not quite as large, but certainly could use some wetting rain and not going to see that much into the overnight hours. We're going to increase the humidity, though, because of all the cloud cover that has been developing, some of that making its way through the valley periodically, making it a pretty muggy afternoon because of the presence of the moisture and everything going on through the desert southwest. The monsoonal flow moving in towards California. We're going to continue to see the risk of thunderstorms, and unfortunately that elevates our fire danger. We could see thunderstorms, not a lot of wetting rain, all the dry fuel. A fire could start very easily, especially with gusty and erratic winds around thunderstorms. This is where we saw the biggest risk of thunderstorms through our Sunday. It was kind of hugging the east side of the state through the southern part of the state. Now that's going to expand its way northward, primarily overnight through early tomorrow. And that includes the Bay Area, the foothills, the valley, and all the way up through the Sierra. The Sierra hanging on to that thunderstorm risk a little bit later on into the day. Red flag warning will continue through 5 o'clock on Monday. Thunderstorms, lightning sparked new fires possible and rapid fire spread, all part of the equation here as we continue to track our fire risk throughout California. And that will continue through at least 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Highs for today warming to near 100, so continuing to see the heat along with that risk of thunderstorms in the forecast. 90s for the foothills. We were still in the 80s up top for the Sierra before we started to see some of the rain cool there, certainly for South Lake Tahoe. Drop temperatures into the 70s tonight, though, with the cloud cover, some moisture. We're going to be a little bit on the warmer side tonight into early tomorrow morning. Today we started off at 63 degrees, our high at 99, above that average high, out of record territory. So at least we're not looking at record-setting heat right now, but certainly warm enough to be an issue along with the risk of lightning. There's that average high. You can see how the warming trend has taken place over the weekend, and we're going to hold on to that for at least 2 more days before we start to see some cooler temperatures. So for tonight, basically, we've got that biggest risk of thunderstorms moving in from the south, surging its way north, and then expanding westward here towards the Bay Area, even into early Monday. Everything starts off fairly quiet for tomorrow morning, but we have the cloud cover, and that means a big jump start on those afternoon highs. That's what's going to get us right back to around 100 for tomorrow afternoon. Thunderstorm risk really drops off, though, as we head into the rest of our work week forecast. Got to get through the next 12 to 36 hours here, though. We've got highs near 80 for the Tahoe Basin tomorrow, 80s and 90s, almost 100 there for parts of the foothills for our Monday. Our 5-day forecast, you can see for the rest of the week, we are much quieter. Highs will stay in the 80s, but the best chance of thunderstorms is going to be tonight through early tomorrow. 60s along the coast. We have a nice little onshore flow here. Makes it to about Solano County, and then it starts to drop off because we're right back to near 100 by the time we get into the valley for tomorrow, our Monday forecast. Morning lows starting off closer to about 70, especially where we have some of the cloud cover hanging in. Basically puts an insulation layer over us, and that traps some of the heat a little closer to the surface, and we stay warmer through the overnight hours. 100 for Oroville. Again, we're at 103 for Colusa. 90s as we head through this stretch of the Sacramento Valley and towards the east side of the valley. We'll have that risk of morning thunderstorms, and then things will start to clear throughout the day. 10-day forecast. We've got the heat with us at least to kick off the work week, and then we start to see cooler temperatures by Wednesday and Thursday, getting awfully close to 100 again by next Saturday.